Okay, good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are. It's Fia here, and I will be doing another live meditation, and just waiting here to see for it to become 9 o'clock. Hey, Kari, nice to see you. Love to see you here. And Carmen. And Thas, great seeing you. So I'm just gonna sound a little bit here and then we'll start at 9 o'clock sharp. And the sound that you're hearing is a singing bowl. I have a few of them. This is one of my favorite. I don't know if I can show it to you here. It's an old Tibetan bowl that I got in Paris actually quite a few years ago. And I really like the sound of it. And they all have different sounds. You use them for different type of things. Some you use for therapy and some are just for meditation. This is a very good therapy singing bowl though. Welcome in everybody. It's nice to see you here. And I think we're about to start because I think it's 9 o'clock. And I will tell you a little bit about what's going to happen tonight. As always, I'm not going to go into the big details because I did that with the first meditation I did in the beginning of the year. I've been doing this since January 10th, every other week. So if you want to go back and know a little bit more about the background and about meditations, go back and check that one out from January 10th, and it's probably the first 10 minutes. I've been doing different meditations just to give you something to choose from and just try to go in and see which one fits you best and what you like best. So I'll take you through what's going to happen tonight. We will be going through the body, the posture, and we're also going to set an intention for tonight. I'm going to take you deep down into relaxation. We're going to use the word one, as I usually do. A lot of people like it and use it all the time, so I'm happy for that. And then actually tonight we're going to talk about patience. I started a couple of weeks ago now it's like a month ago actually. I started going through the different attitudes that we use in mindfulness. And we started off, I think we started with acceptance and then by non-judging. I think that was last time I saw you. So tonight we are going to work on patience. And I figured that could be a good thing to work on. I saw friends of mine in Spain, they just spent 40 days in quarantine today. And it takes patience. And I figured we'll work on that tonight. Okay, so let's start. Let's just get yourself situated, you know, on a chair, or it's better to sit up because I know that if you lay down, you tend to fall asleep. I have that effect on people. So if you sit up, just sit with your feet grounded on the floor. And then you can also, I always talk about this here, this thread here. You see it? Right up here. Pull on it. And you can just connect it up so that you have this posture pull your chin in a little bit and pull your shoulders back. Your hands, don't know if you can see them now, yes. I just always put my hands with my palms up, so you can just lay them resting on your lap or on your thighs, but with your palms up. So let's start doing this. Are you ready? I'd just like you to first of all slowly, gently closing your eyes, if that feels good for you. Otherwise you can have them a little bit open, but just have not a very focused look, just gaze at something. And we'll start the relaxation always with a gentle smile, or actually with an inner smile. And this inner smile sends out a message to the whole body that it's okay to relax, that it's time to relax, and it's your right to relax. So the inner smile goes all the way down your neck and your back, just relaxing. You can feel it like a wave. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your hands, your fingers. And just follow all the way down. We continue down the back and down to your hips, out to your knees and your feet. And imagine that your feet are firmly grounded. Imagine that you have roots sprouting from your feet, going all the way down to the ground. The more we can ground ourselves, the better it is. I usually tell all my students and clients and patients that if you ground yourself before you set out in the morning, like even before you get out of bed, you can just sit up on the edge and just put your feet on the ground and take a couple of deep breaths. And just feel that you're grounded in your body. And do that every day. It's important to be in our body. And we're going to do the sound. And if you haven't been here before with me doing this, the sound that I use, I mean, a lot of people use different kind of words and mantras. And I, for one, always have a hard time pronouncing them, remembering them. I tried, but I like the simple stuff because it's easy. And I use one. One is a very powerful word, and it also resonates. So we're just gonna say the word one together. We'll do it 3 times. And what we'll do is that first of all, you breathe in, and then on your exhale, you just open your mouth and you say one, and let that vibrate. And put your tongue up on the upper palate, and you can feel the vibration going all the way up, all the sinuses everywhere, and you can feel it maybe all the way up to your head here, okay? Top of your head. Let's do it together. Don't be shy. Even if you have people around you, let them chime in and do the one with you. So, let's do it. Breathe in, out, 1. All the way up to the top of your head. And then just relax for a bit, just breathe normally. Now this is not just for the sinuses and for the frequency and vibration in your head, it actually works on your vagus nerve. And if you don't know about the vagus nerve, but it's one of the most important ones in your body for your mental health. It stimulates almost every organ, and it also gets your peaceful and nice and relaxing system going. We're talking about the parasympathetic system in your body. So by stimulating, by toning one, this also stimulates this nerve, which will give you a nice, peaceful feeling. So let's do it again, shall we? We'll breathe in. 1. And just breathe normal. And just notice how it feels. Notice the vibration. We'll do it again. We'll breathe in. 1. Feels almost like having a bumblebee inside your head. Okay? Good. This helps also to clear our mind, clear our thoughts. That's why I do it. So there are many reasons why we do this simple mantra. Now I'm going to take you into deep relaxation. And I'd like you to imagine this point inside your head. If you take your finger here on your forehead and in the back, and you just imagine that they meet in the middle, or just go in like here, meet in the middle, we come to a little gland called the pineal gland. And that's where we will focus. And we're going to go deep into our brain, and I will count you in from 1 till 9. And remember, whatever we do when it comes to meditation or anything, or mindfulness or qigong or yoga, whatever we do, don't ever strain yourself, like too much focus. Because if you focus too much, you will end up with a headache instead, which is the opposite what we're after. So we're very gentle mind. Just slowly put your focus in there, but don't strain. Okay? So we will start by going into the middle of the brain. with 1. 2. And you can imagine yourself maybe walking downstairs. 3. As we're going deeper and deeper. 4. Deep inside our brain. 5. And deeper still. 6. 7. 8. And all the way. 9. We're deeply relaxed. We're inside our head. And when it comes to meditation, it is just a matter of being with whatever it is. Don't have any grandiose plans on how it's supposed to be or feel, because it's different every day. Some days you might be able to focus really well, and other days it might be harder. So just sitting here and being with whatever comes to your mind, and just let it pass. And as always, if we don't feed those thoughts, they will disappear. If we start just ignoring them, they'll come into our brain and they'll leave as well. Deep, deep inside our brain. And I'd like you to now move your focus ever so gently to your breathing. Notice how you breathe. You breathe in through your nose. And I want you to breathe out through your nose as well. Just very gently, almost light breathing. And while you're doing that, send a thought down to your lungs. Just feel how you're filling them with your breath, getting new air into your lungs, breathing out the old, bringing new air into your lungs, and breathing out the old. And just continue at your own pace, breathing in and out. These lungs, they're working for us 24/7, even when we sleep. We don't even have to think about it. But sometimes it's nice to go in and connect. And to be able to really reconnect with yourself and your subconscious. The breath, your breathing is the bridge. When you feel like you're losing yourself, when you feel worried, anxious, just grab hold on that breath and just start breathing. And tonight you also learn that by humming, we also work on the vagus nerve, which also works on deeply relaxing us. So humming, breathing, using one, that's a good tool to do. So do that often whenever you feel like you need it. Just continue to breathe in through the nose and out through your nose. And you can also feel maybe warmth in your body. It's like your whole body comes alive. All the energy starts flowing in your body when you breathe. You oxygenate it. And then we're just letting the lungs do their work while we will go and focus on our next thing tonight, which is patience. It's one of the 7 attitudes of mindfulness. And I thought it would be a good thing to bring up tonight. So while you just sit here and breathe in and out, we'll just take the word patience and look at that and see what it means for you. What is it that you maybe struggle to have patience with right now? Could it be that you feel like you're locked up? Many people are in quarantine in many parts of the world. What are you struggling with right now when it comes to patience? Is it maybe having patience with people around you, in your family? And usually it's patience with yourself that might be lacking. So check in and see if you have patience for yourself. See how that feels. Having patience for yourself, what would that mean to you? Would it mean that you would stop struggling more or struggling less? Maybe we can do a little breathing in of patience and letting go of struggle when you breathe out. Breathing out like you're breathing through a straw. We've done this exercise before. Okay, so let's do that just a few times. Breathing in patience. And then when you breathe out whatever you're struggling with. Like breathing out through a straw. Breathing in patience. And breathing out your struggle. doing it at your own pace. You breathe in whatever patience look like for you. And you breathe out whatever you need to let go of. Whatever resistance you might have. Breathing in and breathing out. And let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Usually do this maybe 5 or 6 times, and then you go back to breathing normally again. So just breathe normally now through your nose, in and out. Good. Just staying with your breath. And I'm slowly going to count you back again. I'm going to count from 9 to 1 and bring you up to a more conscious state. So we'll start with 9, 8. You can imagine walking up the stairs now. 7 and 6. 5, more and more, getting alert. 4, 3, maybe start moving a little bit, move your shoulders. 2, and 1. And you can slowly open up your eyes. And you can start moving your toes, moving your feet, moving your shoulders. You can rock a little bit back and forward. If you get a little stiff if you sit, just you can do little circles, both sides, circle around. And I'd like you to stretch as well. I want you to just stretch out, stretch your arms up as high as you can, stretching. And then out to the sides. And just take a deep breath now and fill your lungs again and let go. Let go. I don't know how it feels like for you when you're doing this together with me. I always feel like 30 minutes is never enough, but I do try to honor the 30 minutes, and I honor your time as well as my time, so I try to keep within the 30 minutes. But it seems a short time. I don't know if you agree with me. You could please let me know in the chat here. And as always, I really love hearing from you, because this is very unusual for me. I usually have people around me. I have groups or I do lectures with people in front of me. And all of a sudden, I just sit here and I stare at myself. How much fun is that? But so what is really nice why I keep doing it is because I get the feedback from you, and I really enjoy seeing what's happening and how it lands with you. So please comment, let me know how this one was for you. And also, I can see a few one. Thank you. And also how it feels now afterwards. And please go back as well and check out the other meditations, because I do different one each time. So the next time we'll see each other will be on May 7th, and that's full moon then, because tonight we're having a new moon. And I also I'd just like to say one more thing, and this is actually for only the Swedish speakers in this group here. I'm sorry about that. I will do a web course for the English speaking as well. But I will start a web course on Wednesday when it comes to mindfulness. And I call it mindful living, because it's not about meditation just. It's not about the regular things that you think about mindfulness. It's about really integrating it into your life, so that you will finally get a mindful living. Nobody walks around being mindful all the time, but there are like the informal trainings. I love them. I do them as often as I can during the day. So there's a difference from formal training and formal training. I'll teach you all of that. But I only take 8 people, and it's next Wednesday. I'll start up. I can put a little link here in this chat group or on the page here if you're interested. But that's a 9-week course with me, and we'll do this online and see each other, and it's going to be great. I'm so looking forward to it. So according to my clock here now, it's 9:30. I hope that you'll have a continuous nice night, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks' time. And let me know. I love your comments. I'm going to read them soon. I can't wait. Take care. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Be patient with yourself. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks, unless you want to join me on Wednesday. Bye-bye.